everyone, Lauren from Wildflowers here. Today I'm going to show you how to do a backfill on a glitter acrylic nail.
I'm going to start off with a Z-cut carbide. It looks really scary, but the corner is dull on it. And I work with it at a high speed, and you'll see even on my skin, it won't hurt me.
Make sure you wear your protective eyewear.
I'm going to start off by coming straight down the nail, focusing primarily on the glitter, removing that glitter from the nail, not using very much pressure, don't want to create too much heat. And after that, I'm going to go across the cuticle area just to reduce that product up there. Very, very light pressure. Also making sure to remove any lifting. I do like to reduce the product all the way down because it allows me to see the foundation. And if there's any problems like lifting out towards the free edge, I can take care of all of that at this time. You can see I'm leaving just a little bit of product on the nail, and as I turn it to the side, you'll be able to see it's not lumpy or bumpy. This is a prepper bit. It's actually okay to use on the natural nail, and it is a diamond bit, which means it's sort of like metal sandpaper. It's much smoother than a brown sanding band, and my customers love it. I'm going to start this part of the service by using a spoon pusher to push back the eponychium. That's the skin that's up around the nail. Next, I'm going to use my prepper bit, and I'm going to remove the cuticle from the nail plate. The cuticle is that white crusty stuff. This bit is also going to remove the shine, and I can also use it to remove any little bits of lifting that I wasn't able to get with my first bit. I'm now ready to apply my product. I'm going to begin with a bead of pink, and I'm going to place it down. I'm going to spread it along the cuticle area pretty quickly, and then while the product is still very wet and pliable, I'm going to sweep it down the nail, and this is going to create sort of a place for the glitter to go. I'm building the back up and leaving room for the glitter. Next, I get a bead of glitter, and I'm working with this very wet. I'm going to spread it across the nail and just sort of feather it on down. The coolest part about working with glitter is you can move it. All you have to do is wet your brush, and then you can come back in. If you've gone up too far, you can slide the glitter down a little bit. It's very, very easy to work with glitter. You want to work with it wet. Next, I'm going to apply a layer of very chunky glitter, and these layers are so thin. I'm keeping these layers so very thin. A piece of glitter is extremely thin, and that's all the thickness that you need. Now, normally I would do this to all 10 nails and then go back and encapsulate them all with clear acrylic. But because I'm just doing a demonstration on one nail, I'm going to go ahead right now and encapsulate this with my clear acrylic. So I'm going to actually point the finger almost straight down, and I'm going to apply my bead of acrylic at the top. I'm going to feather that very top part and kind of press it flush with the nail, and use my brush to work that clear acrylic on down the nail. And this is going to completely encapsulate this glitter. And as you can see, I started the nail pointed down, and I've slowly raised it as I've brought the clear acrylic towards the free edge of the nail. And then on the bottom part, I'm going to work at a 45-degree angle. So you should be able to see from the side as I turn the finger over that we have a nice arch built already. For shaping, I'm going to use a medium Z-cut small barrel carbide with the edge dulled so that I don't cut anyone or myself. As you can see, it's nice and soft on the corner. I'm going to begin by working up around the cuticle area and just working to make this flush with the natural nail. You do not want to apply a lot of pressure here. You just let the bit do the work. There's not a lot of product up there. It's nice and thin. So we're just smoothing this in to make it flush with the natural nail. Next, I'm going to work on my upper arch. Again, you have to turn the nail to the side so you can see what you're doing on this part. And then I'm going to work on blending the sides into that arch that I created. I'm just going to work through the body of the nail a little bit, make sure we're nice and smooth, and then I'm going to cut my free edge and shorten this bad boy just a little bit. As you can see, when I turn the nail around, I'm going to clean this out a bit, and then I should have a nice, even free edge. If there's any adjustments that I need to make, I can go ahead and do that. I turned the finger up around for the video, but when you're doing this in real life, you can really just tilt the finger up and look straight down the barrel. I'm going to start on my sides and then turn the finger so I can see what I'm doing as I file over to give it a nice sharp edge. Come in on the side and then turn that finger to see the edge. I want it coming straight out from the lateral folds of the nail. If there's any major work I have to do, I make sure that I blend that back into the body of the nail. And I'm just going to come over and buff this and make sure to get rid of any imperfections. And of course, here's the best part, the gel top coat. The most important thing with gel top coat, make sure you don't touch that skin, because if you do and you cure it, the entire nail can lift because of it. So here it is, glitter fade.